Okay. Welcome to everybody watching the VOD. Trying to figure out how I'm gonna go about this one. This chat is not loading. This is not good. Okay, there we go. Hey, Jade System, welcome, welcome. Oh my gosh. How are the 30s? So like 4 days, almost 5 days have already passed, and I wasn't even barely even processing them, so I feel like that's just the beginning. Thank you so much for the 37-month sub on a 37-month streak. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you're doing great. Hope everybody's doing great. Hello? A hype train already. Yeah, we're deep into the time dilation. Thank you so much, jamming in my PJs, for the 33-month sub. My goodness. You all are wild. And the Jade System. Thank you so much for the 13-month sub. Wow. Wow. I guess I just had to get up for a minute after that. Thank you all so much. With me being away from this these days, I'm even less sure of what to say than usual, which is not much. I'm never sure what to say, but thank you. Much love to all of you. So I'm trying to do an art request here. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. The thing I have in mind is just something really... Man. Like this is just really, yeah, something like this. Like you're not be able to see what I'm talking about, but this is... It's not really gonna be a good show of like the characters themselves that are being requested here, but I just am getting this really strong image of I want to try this. Characters looking out a company window. But just two characters hanging out basically. Okay, and hold on, we actually need to do it this way. And so I think I'm going to actually have the bottom part of their bodies off screen. And then we do like... Wait. Right, shoot, okay. So I do think we want the floor in frame, actually, to give some sense of scale. And then like... No, it's not like that, it's like this. Or I just won't be able to scroll off the screen. And I'm speaking of being off screen. Something like that, and then... First you draw a circle, then you freaking die. That Kirby theme didn't last as long this time. We didn't make it. Okay, so... Oh shoot, that didn't work as intended. Oh right, and yeah, because then I have to do that, and then that, and then that, and then... Yeah, thank you all. How's everybody been? Sorry, I just really had to get past a little mental block that I was starting out with, which is not a good way to start. If you're starting off immediately blocked, simply do not do that. Oh, whoops. Yeah, there's that. Whatever. I'm not gonna worry about that too much. Try and center it. Really? Okay, so I'm gonna leave it like this for now. It's not perfectly centered. Hey, Neon, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I might end up just having to pull this back. I shouldn't have messed with it. It was kind of looking okay. Okay, let's just do this now. I'm doing it. I'm pulling it back. I'm hitting the screw it button. The screw this button. Karen VO, welcome. Hope you're doing okay. Okay, so at this point, definitely need more references of, yeah, yeah, like a city in the background, okay. Okay, here we go. Here's where things automatically start to get interesting. Well, I mean, let's put this in a folder. We can just not have to deal with this right now. Just put all of that in. Oh my god, ice. Admiral Double Thao. Double Thao? The Admiral... Good! Thank you so much for the 29-month streak, 32-month sub. My goodness. Thank you, Ice. I hope you're doing alright. I need self-belief. I need self-belief. Even buildings in the sunset view aren't really silhouetted like that, are they? They can be, but they're usually not. Sal, okay. Like, my first instinct was to also say cow, but... I took Chinese class for 2 years in high school, and that was about 16,000 years ago. Well, if I'm wanting to look up a certain style for a reference, do they... No, they're gonna have every single freaking gory detail on buildings in art like that, yeah. Well, I can start it out as silhouettes, I guess. Or I could not include buildings. We could start it out with just the sky. Or maybe they're just really far away, and then they're just grayed out. Let's start out trying it that way. Just thinking aloud here. Oh, wait. Well, let's see how much I can get away with here. I don't want to talk about, like, getting away with things when I'm doing requests for people, but... lines aren't perfect. It is what it is for now. Yeah, I'm trying to make city structures here. Something vaguely resembling something like vaguely something like that, vaguely. Yeah. Right, okay. Okay. Digital art. We can even duplicate that layer and then blend. Two hairs and some air. Got a dead pixel on this monitor now, unfortunately. actually reflect the light. Oh shoot, I just realized, what happened to my all chat? There it is. Sorry, have I been missing YouTube messages? It looks like I haven't, unless there were some at the very beginning. If I did, then apologies to whoever I missed at the beginning of the stream who might have been saying stuff on YouTube. I need to keep this chat window up. It just disappears sometimes and then I don't realize. Okay. It's still up now. Blended. Some more. Yo, Meet McCash, I was just saying, I'd accidentally closed the dual chat window, and I was worried I had missed YouTube messages, but I think hopefully you're the first one, so I didn't miss any. Hope you're doing well. Just arting a little bit. I actually, there's no way I perfectly centered that sun. That's actually wild. I wasn't even using the center line as a reference. I just plopped colors in, and it's exactly centered. That's kind of silly. I'll take it. I'll take it. Thank you for the woohoo. The sun is coming directly at us. It's okay, I've trained for this. I've trained my whole life for this. This is what I do. Hello, by the way. Hope you are doing amazing. Up under these. I'm glad you think so. It's good to hear. Made some awesome. So there actually should be a little bit of like... yeah, sun reflective colors on the clouds. We'll try that. I don't know if it's gonna come through the way I want. Yeah, I do need to do this. That's why. Okay, yeah. Different layers. Thank you so much, Looking for Giants. I need it. Especially when it's for somebody else. They're not here right now. I don't think they can be. Which I feel a little bad about, but I definitely want to make sure I get to this before it runs away from me too hard. That sun really is coming at us, isn't it? I mean, there was a sunset like this around my area recently, the last few days. Whenever it's super hot and the air turns hazy, stuff like this happens. Thank you so much. Yeah, appreciate it, Looking for Giants. Ness Odyssey was wild. Here I come! feel like the fingertip, yeah, might actually help my cause a little bit more here. These lesser clouds, which are going to be visified. Happy little clouds indeed. Yep, my birthday was June 20th. It was, definitely, yeah, because I was one of the children of the Kunio-kun community on YouTube. It's a rather sobering one for us because that was my 30th. I'm not 15 anymore, unfortunately. Tough for me to swallow. Thank you so much, Ice. In it for the long haul now. That's the plan. That is the plan. I'm gonna work hard. There's a Kunio game for every year of my life. I don't know how to feel about that, but I agree. I absolutely agree. I think that is wise. Some weird stuff happening in that cloud. Just need to blend it in a little bit. Fingertip smudging. Useful for clouds and cloud accessories. Cat Fries, welcome. Yeah, I haven't been streaming that much. I don't think you've really missed too much, honestly. It's good to see you back. So the buildings are like weirdly silhouetted. What happens if I do this? Yeah, that doesn't quite vibe. I mean, it looks okay. I should save. I should save. How about that? Where did I put these things in the past? Ah. Yeah, okay. Never too late to learn. Yep, you would never be able to do this because you get so distracted by the sliders. I want to make this soft and opaque and stretch the colors 300%. That's what I like about, honestly, like, the few times I actually make backgrounds, is kind of just me doing that. In a way. Probably to a very low percentage of what you're thinking. I have some ideas of form and structure, and then I kind of mess with sliders and things to see if they actually create realistic effects. Like, I'm looking... Oh, shoot. That cloud on the right. I'm seeing it in this stream window now, and I'm not really liking how that looks. Fingertip! It's a good thing I just saved. I can just do random crap like that. Beware of buttered sausages. Too late, one of those killed me earlier today. You were barely too late. Unfortunately, I died to a buttered sausage. There's nothing anyone could do. Getting caught up a little bit in this. Should think about the characters soon. Gary Busey? Gary Busey? I've been busy not knowing who that is. Sorry your internet died. I'm doing okay. spent more than half an hour on this background. Whoops. That happens. That means that I'm actually putting effort into it, which is good. So... let's see here. I have some idea of scale here, yeah. So like... Don't just overwrite that. Just, yeah, think about the form. Trying to cut corners now. Don't do that. A full body picture of what you actually look like, character. Actor had a tragic motorcycle accident that says some of the most off the wall things, but at the same time it feels like he's in a whole nother realm of thinking. Interesting. I feel like this person, as it is right now, it kind of looks like they're angled to the right. Pocket-sized Desert Eagle as in an animal or a weapon? Because a pocket-sized bird sounds very cute. Yeah, sure. If they want to be looking a bit off to the right, they can be. I'm not going to stop them. What are your legs doing, buddy? Can we fix that easily with the magic of digital art? I mean, the feet are gonna be messed up now. slightly interesting pose. Kind of off to the side with one hip. Yeah, I kind of messed up there. They need some chiropractic now. Shoot. I like the life of them kind of leaning to one side like that. This isn't from them, like, trying to have a Rouge the Bad energy. This character seems to be very reserved from what I see in references and stuff. Hazardous material endorsements. Oh, geez. Yeah, please do not explode. Definitely best of luck there. I don't even know if they are... Yeah, I don't think this person has their hand on their hips. I think they're just being passive. Why am I having a whale of a time just trying to get this really basic... Just hands by their sides. I'm always like that. Be prepared in your art journey. To feel like you're perpetually at the same place in some ways. Also, yeah, maybe we should.
Jump, you short Italian bastard!
Hello, Scary Chandler. I hope you are doing well. Getting endorsed as a hazardous material? No, that sounds awesome. Finally, I would be seen as I am. I think as a truck driver, he meant like being endorsed to be able to carry hazardous materials, which may open up more job opportunities. That's my guess. You know what? What if I just... I don't think their hair would be able to, like, obscure their arms. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, how long is it actually? It seems to be very long. It's tough. Like, there are no seemingly fully helpful reference images of this character. Here's the part where it becomes apparent that I'm not used to actually drawing long hair from the back. Oh, and here's another thing. Oh, shoot, yeah. My usual method of obscuring layers isn't gonna work here because I'm actually doing a colored piece. So this is how I would usually... Yeah. Okay. Well, I could do this for now. Yeah, you're gonna need arms. I don't know how else to tell you this, buddy, but you're gonna need arms. I know, it's unfair. I certainly don't want you to have arms. I lobbied hard. Maybe I'll start this one now, and then wait for Witty to, Maybe I won't fully finish this until Witty is able to put input on it or something. Those arms are army. Got that hand kind of on the pants a little bit. Okay. And like sport coats. What do sport coats look like from the back? Like, I honestly don't freaking know. What does this person's sport coat look like? Is another question, because this is like anime. Okay, there's kind of like... Honestly, this is kind of how it's supposed to look. Except, is it like that? Oh yeah, kind of. Sport coats, they kind of come down like that. I think. Shows you how often I wear them. I think it's something like that, and then got color. And then most of that is obscured anyway. Well, it depends. Because how wide is the hair? Thank you for the giggle. Right. Shoot. Oh yeah, that's like realistic, more realistic long hair than what I was initially going to do, which actually works better for being able to see the form. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be dark, dark. Yeah, what are you doing? Okay. Yeah. Even then. Oh yeah, because I need to make the colors. Yeah, so what looks green tinted against these colors? That looks blue. So we need something like yellow. It's still kind of bluish. Interesting. Well, it's mostly gray, just for starters. Yeah, let's try something like that. So because of the colors of the scene, I'm making green hair by using a very yellowish color. That's a little bit of a weird body. Now I see it. This might be one that I need to look at over several different sessions. It is slightly awkward, I think, just how hunched and drawn in their shoulders are. But they are supposed to look very passive, I think, based on what I am seeing of this character. Shadows. Hands might need to be longer. Their arms. No, just their hands. The only thing wrong about their physiology here is that their hands aren't long enough. It's my only note. And then we could get a little cute by doing something like this. I don't think the back of their hair would be highlighted. Yikes. So you're saying we should give him a big hand? He looks like he needs one, honestly. Let's give him a big hand. Yeah, the hair's cool. And the design. Okay, as it stands, it's not the worst thing I've ever drawn. It doesn't have to be the best thing I've ever drawn. Especially when I'm drawing things for other people, my standards just skyrocket. It's like, oh, what's the point if it's not the best thing ever? It's not bad. I feel like... No, it's not like... It's not like the trope, like, it's missing something. And we need a big blimp. We need a blimp going. Oh, it's the Bob Ross moment. Okay. It's time to get brave. You know, where are we gonna put our big tree? Right here. There's our big tree. There it is. Yep. That's what we needed. Here it is. You gotta make these big decisions. You're making your art. There's our big tree. I knew it was missing something. Bob, why did you make me feel like this just improved the piece? Pseudo-widow, yes! Salary perfectionism, yeah. This picture needs pseudo-widow. What are you doing here, pseudo-widow? You need the squirt bottle to finish this picture. For that, you need to get 3 badges. Okay, now for Whitty's character. Not sure how tall any of these characters are. Add a goose, you know, rated E for extermination. So I assumed that meant, you would be approved to be able to carry those types of materials, so you'd be able to take on more jobs. Add a goose. Let's see if I know how to draw a goose from behind. That's not a goose sound. Okay, so let's mess with this a little bit. What if I... broaden the shoulders a little bit? That hand's kind of going into the pocket, which is kind of nice. This hand looks really stiff. Which is why I kind of had it like that. To try and take away some of the stiffness. And with the wider shoulder, that might work better. Overall intent, aside from testing temporarily whether some cyber honking improves the composition. I was just struck by this image of two characters just looking out a corporate window. And I'm just nitpicking like the form of the first character here, who is like there were two characters requested. It was an original character based on something called Lobotomy Corporation / Library of Ruina, and then one of the characters from those. Am I back? Green screen, oh my goodness, that's awesome. Well, that was a sudden short blip. Sorry about that. That sounds very exciting, Karen VO. Heck yeah. It's going down, down, and we're little bit better. And baby, we're going down swinging. Number one. Okay, I'm just going to assume that Whittier's character is... So, I don't know what the last thing you all heard was before I blipped. I'm going to assume Whittier's character is shorter. I'm going to assume they have a head. Oh yes, I see they do. I was correct. Yay. Enemy internet down. Pulling out your inner Kane pixels. Woof. Oh baby, that's wild. That's, oh my gosh. I hope you have fun with that. Maybe having a second character with different arm angles might help add more character to the existing pose. Yeah, best of luck with that for sure. I don't know what you are actually wearing, now that I think of it. I guess I can just come up with something. There's like a onesie. I'll just wing it. Oh, sounds good. Sounds good. I look forward to it. Maybe shorts. This feels like a character who thinks shorts are comfy and easy to wear. Which means I actually have to draw legs properly instead of just vague shapes. Oh, geez. Maybe I should draw pants. maybe I've made the wrong choice. We'll give it a quick shot here. Only drawing very specific things for 8 years makes you good at those specific things, and then when you try to draw anything different, you realize you're not just flat out a good artist, you're good at specific things. But I am better at... I am better at more than just those specific things than I was, but I just have so much... So much to do, so much to see. I do wonder. Maybe, no, they're wearing a bunch of different things. I'll just go with it. Thank you, Care. Let's go baggy, long. Oh yes, I've been wondering when I was gonna see one of those in my chat. I saw that people were doing giant emotes in Arcus's chat. I had no idea how people did it. That's freaking amazing. That's an all-time VO moment. Thank you for that. That's glorious. That's so good. We've been blessed. We've been blessed. It's not the worst thing in the world. The upper body looks okay. Legs are of course not perfect. Need some work. For one thing. shorts should probably... Wait. I should be doing like that. Yeah. 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 It's raining VO! Hallelujah! Oh my gosh, wait. Oh my gosh. Okay, so to gigantify an emote, you have to use bits. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you for the 30 bits, then for the 30 bits, then for the 40 bits. Thank you so much. Kingslayer, it's going pretty well. Working on a thingy. Having bits thrown at me in the form of gigantic emotes, which is really fun. I appreciate you. Oh wait, that was... Okay, it was Karen VO with 30 bits, then the Jade system with 30 bits, then Karen VO with 40 bits, then Karen 40-bit VO bits with more 40s. Thank you all so much. Okay. Really appreciate it. Thank you. I really love Witty's designs. It's like something like that, and then just something like that. Not totally sure what it looks like in the back. I'll just go with something like this. Yep, doing some art requests. At least part of one, and then glancing at another one, seeing how much energy I have tonight. I definitely didn't want to let this go too long without me taking at least a look at it. I might have this be a two-part thing for both arts. But especially for this one, because I feel like Witty should be able to have some input at some point. Make sure I'm doing things okay by them. Witty and Magpie. Liberty! Square number! Yeah, 30. I love the number 36. Thank you so much for the tier frickin' 2 sub for 36 months on a 36-month streak. Thank you for all that frickin' support. I really appreciate you. I hope you're doing really, really delightfully and comfortably spivingly. Or perhaps even better than spivingly at all. That's always the hope. That is indeed 3 years. Time is timing. Hey. Oh, shoot. Yikes. Sorry to hear that. You've been thinking about the rotation group of the cube more than usual lately. I have to read that through again. Yeah, on-screen celebration overlay temporarily slightly breaks the layout of the site for you. Interesting. Like whenever I get sub notifications and stuff, it like actually breaks the video for you. Interesting. Computing the vertical geometry of the overlay. That's interesting. I've never heard of something like that before, but I 100% would believe that. Yeah, part of me, I think part of why I'm like, this needs something more, is just because the poses are so basic, you know? But I'm just struck by the thought of just like two people just standing like this. There's just a weird power in that to me. Yeah, definitely best of luck on whatever you have to do. Did you know that root canals are also expensive AF? Yeah. That sucks. Oh, the on-screen celebration bits power-up thing. Oh, okay, that makes sense. All right, good. Oh, she got sick. Have a good one, Kingslayer. Oh, I hope you have a great sleep. Feel better. Yeah, best of luck. This actually needs to be... Yeah, I think... Yeah, this actually looks gray whenever you... I should do that to the other character as well. I should saturate the black color, because then it will actually... in the overall composition of the picture... look more intuitive. Oh. And this character has very dark hair. Okay. I'm glad you like the shorts. Those were kind of an afterthought. I'm really glad they work. I just kind of threw clothes on. Yeah, I do think that color works really well with the piece, actually. It kind of works with the sky. I would like to change the color and make it brown, which will kind of make it look like a more naturally refracted black. I don't think that's the right term. Shoot, I just ruined it. And then maybe this needs to be darker. Shoot. Right. So that's up here. All I really have to do actually... Whoops. Yeah, I can just darken it like this. That's interesting. That... Oh, I can... Shoot. I can work with layer effects like that to just see how things go. Just mess... That's one of my favorite things to do, is just throw random effects on, like, after something is already mostly composed. And be like, ooh, that looks pretty. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, I like that. Okay, and I think that hair color change works also. Yeah. Yeah, that works better with the lighting. Okay. That was another thing. This now needs to be reduced a little. Shoot. This person has very bright skin. It only is really visible on their hand. Little bit of weirdness is going on with this pose. Am I growing up my hair? Thinking very, very strongly about it, yeah. I might cut it one more time just for the summer, but I might not even do that. We might be going back to... for at least one more time, for a possible last hurrah of long hair Saria. So I don't know how much time I have left with it. And getting into wrestling in the latter part of last year, I was seeing Undertaker with his reduced hairline, rocking long hair. And I was like, okay, maybe I can do it too. Kind of looks like a thing. This kind of looks like a thing. Okay. I don't know if this character wears long socks. I get a strange... I just think it would look cool with this outfit, honestly. And this general look they have. Well, that's about what I was imagining, that what first struck me when I was, like, trying to figure out what I wanted to do with this piece, and then it was this image I just couldn't get out of my head. Something like this. So I can start with this for this piece, see what they think. Still very doodly with the characters right now. I don't know if it would be okay like this, or if I would want to clean it up. This is kind of bothering me up at the top of his head. That's pretty messy, but... it's a picture. You like the sketchy line work? I kind of do too. I honestly like my doodly line work in pre-renders better than when I try to do full standard line art rendering. Thank you for your input. Thank you for checking in. Or I think you meant, like, me checking in with them, yeah. Thank you, Hairness. And part of me also wants to wait to, like, look at this other one until Selena's here. And speaking of, where did I save that one? Oh, why don't I save things in the same place ever? So this was from 2023. Where did I save this? In the meantime, we can just look at that. You can just keep that on screen. Oh, whoops. Have I been... I forgot again that I went to my Twitch chat a long time ago and then have been missing the overall chat. I think I missed one more message from Mute Makash. Sorry. Twitch chat is so lively comparative to YouTube, which is just you. I still want to make sure I keep the dual chat up so I can see, though. It's just different from the usual, and so it's easy to forget, like when I'm back on my usual Twitch dashboard, which I'm keeping up to see all the Twitch stuff that happens. It's easy to forget that I want to keep that other chat window open too. Whenever it goes down, I don't even notice it. Oh my gosh, the River City Ransom Apollo. Oh, here's an interesting one from... I'm gonna end up just like showing off things I did a long time ago. This is from May 2021. It's not terrible. Definitely used heavy references for that. I can guarantee it. This was one... Oh my god, these ones. Apollo Mesa, Ananshul. That's so ridiculous. Burb on Sue. God, that looks good on them. I am but a nameless wanderer. Yeah, these were yours. I think I made 2 just because I wanted to. Apollo looks way too good as a Kunio character. It's ridiculous. I am but a nameless wanderer. What must Bunzo be thinking? Oh yeah, makes sense. Can't imagine traveling with this weirdo. I'm just gonna be pulling up random things as I'm looking for Celine's request. Just to at least take a look at it. And regular, just River City Ransom Apollo. Oh yeah, so I made you 3. I made you 3 pictures just because I wanted to. Yeah, pocket size. Yeah, speaking of pocket size, like, eagles, there's a pocket size Apollo. Almost midnight, okay. Yeah, so I might not do much more. Yeah, look away for 1 minute and see RCR Apollo. Yeah, these were really fun to make. These were also requests. This makes me legitimately, like, want to ROM hack Apollo into Downtown Special because they look so good in the frickin' in the kimono. Like the sport kimono. The rare Game Boy Color port of Diminish, how Teddy burned the EP ROMs and no one knows. Oh yeah, and they've got the top knot too. They just, oh god. I think I actually drew them like that too, but it's not in this folder for some reason. Anyway, still trying to look for the Celine one. Just to at least take a look at it. Old art, old art, old art, old art, old art, Yeah, just, Apollo in River City Ransom just has to be a thing at some point. I don't know how, but I want it really badly. Gosh dang it, where did I put this? Oh, say, can you see? No, I can't see it. I don't know where it is. It's nice to do a stream like this again, where I just am floundering around and don't care all that much, and people are just hanging out, and they don't care that much either. About things being scuffed, that is. Because you are free to care. And VO. The shit that comes out of my mouth without me even being able to stop myself. I'm glad you're having a nice time. Where would I have saved this? This is weird. Stream Doodles? No. I think I did already look in here. It's not in the channel points request thing. Commissions, no, that's different. Yeah. Would I have put it in with... No. No. Okay, so it's not in any of that. Oh yeah, just because I'm spending so long looking for a particular thing, and nothing is, like, happening in the meantime. And I've not noticed, it's just sort of happened where I've... Like, this is how I always used to stream, is just sit here. And just whatever would happen, happened. And then, in the last couple years, I've started to involuntarily get too caught up in trying to make every single moment, like, exciting in some way. Like, have some sort of perceived value. But this does too. This is, I mean, the way it always used to be, is I would spend 30 minutes looking for one thing. And we'd just hang out. It's kind of chill and nice to just let things be. Yeah, never underestimate the value of just chilling. I agree. I am just S. I am just sitting here. Okay, maybe for some reason it ended up in here. Not there. No, that's just another version of where I was looking before. And this is where I was finding the Zyzy stuff. Nope. It's really lovely to have you all, by the way. Thank you for being here. Speedrunning art? No. I feel like I would... Maybe it's in the speedrunning folder somewhere. Art. I created that around the time that feels correct. I feel like it was April, though, last year, that I did that for Celine. Try and open this in a different... Yeah, that's just a background attempt. Yeah, okay. Now it's like, it's the principle of the thing. Oh, no, I wouldn't put it in with the emotes. I I checked anyway, just because you never know. Would I have put it in an actual diminish folder? I'm starting to run out of other options here. Petty fan, welcome. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I'm just looking for a thing I drew last year. And in the meantime, something I drew today is sitting on the screen. Do I just look up 2023 on my entire C drive? It's gonna end up getting to that point. Might just give up and draw Apollo. It's been a long time since I just sat here on stream and just drew Apollo. I used to do that all the time, just doodle Apollo. Now we can see how much I've grown. Potentially. Because I look back at drawing when I drew Apollo on the very first stream I did after Diminish. Changed everything. And I look at that Apollo attempt, and it's like, oh, it makes me cringe. Maybe I can find that. That's another thing I won't be able to find. We'll give it a shot here. Stuff. No. No. General. Stream doodles. No, it's not here. Apollo doodles are great and can lead to great things. I hope so. Let's put that to the test. Okay. How quickly can I draw them? Because I noticed that even like the one that I doodled at the beginning of 2021 that I ended up not even liking, it took me like the entire stream to do it. So let's see here. I think I've made their body a little bit less extreme in the monsterification, so to speak. Shoulders are still high. Oh, and I need to take off the art request thing because now I'm just doodling. Normally I draw them in a billion different poses, but now I'm just drawing them in, like, regular again. It's been a long time. Just standing there as, like, a general reference. their arms, yeah, kind of angle backward. I'm less extremifying their midsection. Yikes. Ah. Hee hee puppy. Made me giggle too. So that looks a little bit more like their usual pose. Work this out, work this out, work this out. Yeah, kind of. Something's still a little off here. I'm so used to drawing them in different poses now that this has become like a neglected skill, just drawing them like this. Okay, for one thing, now that you've brought that over, then their chest needs to go over a little bit too. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's like a way more normal body type, so I can extremify it a little bit. That's really normal, says the person drawing somebody with gigantic ribs and even bigger hips. And forearms bigger than Texas. It's always a little weird, is trying to get their leg angle right. Let's just block something out for now. Think about it. Yeah. Okay. Just go for things and see what sticks. Apollo's forearms are the Texas of Apollo? Interesting. I had to think about the... Yes, Apollo's physiology is the United States of America. Finally, somebody figured it out. They're not a furry. They're like... okay, yes, they're a country's fursona. Don't you see how patriotic they are? This is not looking right. Okay, that's more like it, I think. Yeah, so if the profile pic on Uncle Sam's secret Twitter account. Yes. So if the forearms are Texas, then what's Ohio? That's the question. The next episode of Diminish, Will spends the entire episode trying to locate Apollo, or trying to locate Ohio on Apollo. That's the episode that finally breaks him. What if Apollo was made of cake? Unfortunately, it's missing. They were just not born with that. It's a real shame. Carrot cake? Change of plans. Apollo absolutely is cake. Imagining Apollo is screaming America and holding a tiny little flag. That's the video that's coming out on the 4th of July. You heard it here first. Yeah, the sweetest cake. Those heels are too long. I tend to make them very long. They kind of are, but they're not that long. Yeah. Yeah, so as it turns out, if I'm just trying to draw them standing normally, it does still take me a while. Will comforts Apollo, who is spooked by the fireworks of the 4th of July. That sounds wholesome. Still kind of jutting forward with her legs a little bit. There's just so many freaking different ways you can draw a monster-like character. And I tend to kind of accidentally do all of them at different times for the same character. Yeah, I've tried to make a tutorial in the past, but, I mean, as you can see, it's still... Like, if I draw them in random, like, action poses, it just flows, but just, like, trying to draw a normal pose just always is weird for me. Now their heels can actually be a little bit longer. And you can just start getting really obsessive. It's easy for me. I'm a little reticent to shout out people I don't know, but I wish them the very best for sure. How many diminish art redeems have I done? That's a good question. I actually don't know. Around 5 maybe, if I had to guess. It's up to you. I mean, I do reserve the right to decline certain things, but I get the feeling that a person who has been around my stream long enough to be able to redeem that probably wouldn't have that issue, but or would understand if that needed to be the case. Yeah, sure thing. Yeah, I wouldn't be doing not safe for work. Is like the most general basic thing. And then just, if I have any objections, then like specific objections, then I would say so. Apollo ice cream truck popsicle. Whoa. Hey, whoa. For some reason, I can never get this basic drawing of them just standing there obliquely. I can never get that to feel truly right. It just always escapes me somehow. Well, yeah, thank you. Thank you for your consideration. But yeah, trust that if I feel like boundaries are crossed, I'll just let you know, and then it won't be the end of the world. This is kind of like what they look like in Act 2. Always in the right place, doing the right thing. The next episode should be interesting. Don't know. Shoot. Yeah, this is the way. It always gets to this point. I just start whittling at things and nothing ends up feeling truly right, and then I just end up in this space forever. It's not a bad place to be. This is a way to improve. Just to mess with space. Change shapes, see what happens. Of. Their upper body is so specific. Their entire body, honestly. It's unbelievable I managed to create assets in the series in 2020 that were kind of somewhat on model to some degree. At that point, my art had a long... I mean, my art still has a long way to go based on what I really want. But compared to now, it already had a very long way to go. I'm so lucky that it turned out okay for the most part. Will we see Apollo in a hat? Or a boat? Sure. Sure you can. Never stop believing. Yeah, I'm just nitpicking. Your life is complete, you can now ascend. I'm glad, but also I'll miss you. Didn't take Apollo as the kind of person, Wolf God thing, to wear a backwards cap. It was just a sudden feeling. Yeah, like initially I was gonna do a top hat. Backwards caps have NB energy. Of course, that always has staying power. Or, you know... like a fedora or something. Ah! The engineer hat, yes. Ah, all aboard. Of course. Here is that this is just too much. Something like that. Goose. It's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay. That was a real test there. Taking like an hour away from this drawing and then looking back at it. It's not too bad. Hopefully Woody likes it so far. When they're able to see it. I never ended up frickin' finding Celine's request. That's so silly. ADHD. Part of it could just be the fact that, like, their arm is so angled backward that just kind of looks weird. And that's what I always try to do when I make these drawings, is that same thing. What if I... a little bit more natural, yeah. Yeah. Oh, another thing. I started to do this earlier and then forgot. There's that. Wow, okay. Keldon's probably almost done. Okay. So here's what I think I'll do. I think I am done for tonight. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you all enjoyed everything you were able to catch. I hope you're all doing well. Got some stuff done. Next time I might be back with Mythic Ocean, we'll see. I might just poke at the other one off stream, we'll see. So I think I'm just going to pop you all off on my cousin Obsidian 797. He is playing Diablo 4 World Tier 2 Druid Leveling MSQ. So I have not seen any of this game, but it's Diablo. So, yeah. Sorry. I'm just getting hit by a massive tired wave all of a sudden. Thank you all so much. Thank you. You sleep well as well. You lasted to the end, yeah. What was that? Almost 3 hours. I've been doing so many yeah, that was not a short stream. I've been doing so many short tricking streams lately. I would like to start streaming more again. I've just been so into just drawing offline and writing things offline, or just chilling. But I do miss streaming, and I have a couple games I'm looking forward to in Mythic Ocean and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. Those are coming up. More tricking streams will be happening as well. Until all that, I wish all of you the very best that life has to offer. Mature rating on this stream. But he's always been super nice to me, chill guy, and yeah, Diablo. Enjoy. Have a beautiful one, everybody. Dream on, friends. Peace. So much love. Take care.